I am your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. Olorogun, Dr. Area grandfather. I want to talk about the reality of modern marriages. The reality of modern marriages. I've said some of these things before, but I want to reiterate them for the benefit of those who are maybe new to this channel or who could not really understand what I was saying. Number one topic we are going to talk about is the reality of marriage. Marriage is not as they were preaching to us in those days. Marriage is for enjoyment, not you enjoy marriage, you don't endure marriage. Wise up. You do the two. You endure marriage and you enjoy marriage. Don't create a delusion in your mind that you're going to have topsy. Listen, falling in love is a hormonal experience. It's a chemical experience. It's just like being on drugs. Oxytocin is the hormone of love. You have other hormones that are secreted that we're not going to go into this in this short video. For the man, testosterone is also secreted. So you see, it's a chemical reaction that is moving you. It's just like being high on drugs. After some times, these hormones drop in volume in the system, in the blood system, and then reality starts to set in. The attraction starts to wane. The facial appearances start to change. The drive towards one another, the attraction towards one another starts to slack. I was telling my son, my second son, I said, now you have other attractions. When you were much younger, your attraction was to your mother and I. Today you have a son, you have a wife, you have a job. Your emotions will flow in that direction more than flowing in our direction. And he agreed with me. These are realities you need to face. Marriage is hard, particularly if you are not from a rich home. You will have to struggle to raise the finances, sometimes to wed, the finances to settle debts after wedding, the finances to stabilize a wife, the finances to maintain those things you admired in her creams, her hair, everything, food, but I had to walk. I was working in the health center. I was living in Grandel Clinic. If I had not known how to prepare for today, it would have been very frustrating on both of us. Because even the schools I left for her need renovation and maintenance and innovation. God help me that I left them, and charted another course that can give me revenue to assist them. Realize this, your wife is another man's child. It's another man's child. Don't touch her. Don't maltreat her. Don't humiliate her. Husband, realize that it is only you that is from a different mother in that house. Your wife and the children, they have a bond more than you. So you must learn to also bond them to yourself. If you see them bonding together more than with you, don't get angry. It's a natural phenomenon. Understand it. So you must face the reality of marriage. You must face that you can't perform like before when it comes to going to Jerusalem. And your wife can also not perform like before. She's not a side chick. She comes home tired, frustrated, stressed. Too many things in her mind. Marriage is not easy. Handling in-laws, handling tenants, handling workers, handling clients, handling customers. It requires a lot of maturity and understanding. Now, I will say this and we'll end the reality of modern marriages. Number one, modern marriages are not controlled by the church. Modern marriages are controlled by government. So the scriptures are there, but the statutes are there. So you must learn to marry the two. Marry the two. Your cultural practices, the biblical practices, and the governmental laws, particularly those of you in the diaspora. And then in the reality of where you are living, you can't be in the diaspora and wear this my blanket and dress like a chief and think that your wife will do all the work. And then she will go to work and come back as a nurse. Then you just fold your legs and be watching television. It can't work like that. That is a different world, a different reality from the biblical times. The person you are married to matters. If you are married to a major general and you are not in the army, please be careful with her, respect her. She has seen what you have not experienced in life. Me, I don't know how to shoot gun. She has shot guns and even sentenced people to firing squad for mutiny. So be very careful with her. We need to reorganize our brains as Christians, as Africans, and as men. One question I always ask myself, when my wife gives money or does things in her family without consulting me, a lot of them I don't really care. You give 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, it doesn't bother me. For me, if you were a man in your family, you will have been performing as I perform in my family. I have given you an area of life to control. If you decide from there to be of good to your sisters and your brothers and your extended family, I will not start poking my nose. I have too many things to do with my life, too many things. Too many people are waiting for me in this world for me to be doing kuru kuru kere kere with one girl in this house. My babe, no, I don't have that time. I will let her maximize her life. Me, I maximize my own. That is the best way to do it. I remain your friend, the area grandfather, Dr. Charles Apoki.